Know that the ride.
Today, from
All right, y'all, welcome
England,
back. Minnesota Vikings franchise season, week 4.
It's the NFL
Minnesota
International
versus the
Series
New Orleans
on
Saints.
EA Sports.
So far, we 3-0. Can we keep this bum rush going? Jamie Winston, the New Orleans Saints. Well, I think they lost the game already. I haven't lost yet. As y'all can see, I got some old jerseys on with some of the old helmets.
We'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay, y'all, can it be my first loss, or are we going to continue our win
Sports
streak?
coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints.
18 carries, 161 yards. Good, but he had a good game. All right. Let's see, can I keep my win streak alive?
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
we're going to try to see
they
if we
put it together
prevent
in
that from
every
happening.
phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Oh, man,
And
he
he won't
lost
get
y'all.
this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Well, almost to the 20.
The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws,
right, first
maybe
down,
as accurate
10.
as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
That's one thing I
He's
never
going to
can
take
get,
this
running
ahead
game
for
going.
right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
That's not,
Second
never can
down.
get going my running game. I don't know what it is. That's why I pass so much.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. So this
Trying to get
game
something
here
going.
in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags
first
at
down.
Wembley at the end of the month. The Seahawks and the Bucs.
It's a little different for me to come out running the ball. I normally come out passing.
Held there. And
Not
then we
today.
wrap up down in Mexico City, November 21st. Cardinals and Niners from Estadio Azteca. The Vikings at 3-0 here
First
in the
down.
month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, we're going to see can we keep that up.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh,
A
damn.
high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
To throw again on second down, Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline.
Oh, he didn't
not
get
in
it?
the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings
Damn.
up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Cousins.
Oh,
That's going to
man.
be incomplete.
Damn.
The
It's all good.
coverage too good there.
4 and
The
out.
contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Barry on to punt as he
Yeah, we
gets this one
stalled
away.
as usual. Come here. We ain't going nowhere.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down.
Damn it, man.
and
Stalled
10.
on my first
And
drive.
here come the Saints about to begin their first possession. And the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
It was terrible to see Jameis Winston suffer his torn ACL last season because he had the Saints rolling in his first year
Jameson.
running the show in New Orleans. They went 5-2 in his starts, and they were just 4-6 after he was injured. And how about this? He only threw 3 interceptions, really addressing the big concern people had from his time as a starter in Tampa. New Orleans, they plan to roll with
Tampa
him
Bay
for a
traded
second season
Jameson.
and hope that last year's performance will carry
Got
over
him.
in a full season.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage
Got you, Jameson.
downfield, which
Got
shut
you.
that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
I'm taking it back with them old helmets. I figure I'd do that.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Winston.
Got you again.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
What you doing, Jamie? What you doing?
Sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
That's right. Y'all keep messing up like that if y'all want.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Overthrew it.
And the throw there
What, they
gonna be
4 and out too, just like me.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was
Both
off in the
teams 4 and out.
execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, come on. Why did you fall, man?
Just a yard on the return as
That's
he's
me,
covered
though.
up quickly.
80 Harris.
And it will
That's
be
me.
Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here. And
Yeah, we're going to try to see if we
as
get
they begin
something
this
going.
drive. 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Throwing to start the drive.
Damn. What the hell happened there?
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of
Like
plays
he-
like we just saw
I
there.
don't know what that
forcing
was. Like he
incompletions.
stalled.
It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Oh, come on, man. We can't get shit going. This how it's going to be today, y'all.
Against a team coming off a win just as your
And this
team
how it's
did
gonna
the
be?
previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
That ball nearly intercepted.
Damn.
He could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Jordan Berry
Man,
out to
neither one
punt
of
on
them getting
4th
no
down.
going.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here's Hardy set to return.
Man.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
Damn, man.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. Charles.
Nice little
We'll see if they can
6-yard
get a
gain.
better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is the minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field
Come on,
a
y'all.
little bit.
I'm
They
just
didn't
playing
get
like I
that
always
done.
play. I
This
start
time
off
they want to
playing
string together
crazy.
a nice drive and help
Oh,
themselves
come
out.
here.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that
Stopping that
loss of
running
a
game.
yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He might get it this time. He's going for a while. He might get it.
Jameis to throw it.
Yep.
Open man
Figure
is
that.
Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Damn, somebody got a
Give
first
him
down.
18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And
Yeah,
they'll
nice
get
one.
him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a
Right,
surprise.
they got a nice
He's
little
one of the
drive
better
going on
backs
now.
in
Maybe
the
they might
league.
score before I
Had
do.
to come into this game with the idea, slow him
Oh,
down.
gotcha.
Otherwise,
going
it's
nowhere.
going to be a long afternoon.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really good start for his
Excuse me, y'all.
defense.
Sorry about that. I had to sneeze right quick.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Sony Michel, his
No,
first
baby, we
carry,
ain't going
and
nowhere.
he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
In the first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I showed off starting off rugged like I normally do.
So
I
3rd
don't
down.
know what it is with me, why I start off like that. I do this every game.
Now Winston.
Damn, he got the first.
hook up
Oh,
to land.
he dropped it.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd
He
down
dropped it.
conversion. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career
Oh,
catch.
man, I
6,
thought he
9,
dropped
and
that.
9. Jameis now on 1st down. Now the ball comes loose, and this belongs to the Vikings.
Oh, I hope they don't take a look at that.
I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it.
Oh, no, it came out.
Resentful about that weather.
Yeah, he fumbled
Yeah,
that.
I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
He definitely
maybe
fumbled
we
that.
won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
2 fantastic games coming up.
It was
to
a nice
wrap up
drive they
week
put
4,
together, though. I
the
give them
first
that.
weekend in October. Tonight, the
I ain't
Chiefs
called
and
a pass
Buccaneers
yet.
from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then
About
Monday
time.
night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage
Trying
on
to
that
caught
one,
my first pass.
8:15 Eastern. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd
Not bad.
down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And tackled down after a gain of 3.
I
Leaves
get it.
with 1
I ain't
yard
worried
to
about
go
that.
on
I get the
3rd
first
down.
down. I mean, I get the first
This
down.
offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got
Told you
a
that.
first down as he's up to the 48.
I just want the first down. That's all I
That's
want.
a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rolling to his
What
right.
you? Oh, come on, man.
And he's brought down.
What's wrong? I'm matching the button. He ain't throw the ball.
Coming in to drop him. Man, he got in there so
Man,
quick.
come
Charles
on.
Wood
I
couldn't
matched the
get
button,
offensive
cuz he didn't even throw the ball. He like he
touchdowns
pump
to
fake. I don't know why he did
that. You
that.
figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe you bring your running
Oh,
back in to try
Lord.
and
Why
keep
did
you
you turn
clean.
around and go
In
the
that
other
case, that
way?
didn't happen. 0 accountability and a sack resulted.
Why did you turn around and
Good
go
for
the other way?
17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking
Come
at that
on,
section.
man. I'm not punting this. Yeah, I'm going for this.
He needed 2, he got
Oh, no,
1,
I'm
and
not
that's
going
going to
for
leave
this.
him with 4th down at a yard.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D
not
and then
punting
the
this.
fence
I'm
that you
going.
put up next
Oh,
to it.
come
How
on.
about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
I got to get this first down. I got to get it.
4th down, Cousins. And they hit him as he throws. As this one's going to go straight
Man,
into the
this game here is going to start off terrible,
The
man.
Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints will have the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt
Sure
there.
wasn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
First down, Winston.
Oh,
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
there we go.
Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings will take over here as they
Throw it
get
in
up to
double
the
coverage, Jameson.
33-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far.
Well,
Luckily for
both
me,
of us
though,
playing
I'm
like
sitting
shit.
next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Throwing his Cousins.
Oh, come on.
That one incomplete
What you doing,
It's an
man?
incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because
my goodness.
so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Jesus Christ, this is one of my terrible showings yet.
After all, it's 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Nice grab, baby. Nice grab by me.
And they will
Damn.
eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of
Jesus
35.
Christ, took long
We spent
enough.
a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability.
Oh,
And
touchdown.
Thielman's got it. Touchdown,
That's what I'm talking about.
A great
Damn,
effort there.
took long enough.
As time expires in the first half, and the Vikings have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. You knew time was
Jeez,
going to
man.
run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here.
Man,
That
took
yes,
long
all
enough.
that had to happen. But
This been one of my
time's running
crappy
down,
showings
sometimes your brain
thus far.
compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday
Man,
of
that's a
October.
bad showing by me.
We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And
Miami-
as you
Miami
see,
lost.
they were winners back on Thursday night. Joe Burrow, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, let's check on
Miami,
one final game for
Dolphins
you.
lost.
And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His guys have the lead as we send you back across
Yeah,
the
it's been
Atlantic
an ugly game
to
so
London
far.
and rejoin Sir Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we
Yeah,
welcome you
it sure
back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room.
Which they
Haven't
made
really
in
been
it.
able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure
It's a nice little
friends
game,
from
though.
the defensive side of the ball told them exactly
I gotta stop
that
blitzing. I ain't finna be
because
blitzing no
those
more.
guys, the
Hell
stout
no, I'm
troops,
stop them
they've
blitzing.
been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in
I
this
ain't
game.
blitzing no more.
Now they
Hell
got
no.
some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that
come here.
ground game
You ain't going
and maybe
nowhere.
open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Clapping like what?
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Well, he ain't running wild this game. You got a pretty good defense.
That's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Come on, y'all. Let's get it together. Come on.
Winston now from the 50. It's
Okay.
hauled in by Hardy. And he'll
Nice
go
one.
down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
All right, let's stop him, y'all. Let's stop him. Can we get him? Keep getting the first down?
On 3rd down, Winston. And this is caught,
out of
but I don't
bounds,
think
baby.
he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, nobody to throw it to.
It's incomplete.
Why you ain't just run that?
Taken past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've
Nobody to
caused
throw
big
it to, baby.
turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Oh, now you want to kick it out of bounds.
And no return possible here as they angle this
It's all
one out of
good.
bounds. So here are the Vikings to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Well, I wouldn't say
Cousins and
that.
the
I'm trying
Vikings with
to.
a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook.
See, man.
And he's going to lose yards.
I don't know
They
why I
take him
can't
down
get
to
no running
26.
yards, man. This is why I don't like. This is y'all see why I don't like. This is why I don't like running the ball. This is why I don't like running.
Getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the
Yeah,
run
they
game.
sure ain't.
Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's going to loft one.
Dang.
Deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield.
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
Damn.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No, I gotta go for it because I'm not up that far much. I gotta go for this.
Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And able to
Nice
get
one,
this
baby.
one across the
I had to,
45
man.
before he's brought down.
I had to.
A curious decision to go for it, but it
I
comes
had to,
off
man.
at
I only
first
about
down.
7 points.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they
Well,
don't
you ain't
care
got to
if I
agree with it.
that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation.
Shit, well, hell. I ain't
They
up
must
on
have
the
either
by
felt
7
like they either
points.
had
What
a
y'all
great
expect me to
play
do?
call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
A 1st down throw for Cousins.
Oh,
Brings it in off the deflection.
damn, man. That almost was a pick.
On the other side of midfield at the
Man, that was
43.
scary. I got to stop that shit, man.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making
Yeah,
the play.
that was.
Right place, right time, I
Yeah,
guess.
When that ball's tipped
that
up in
was
the air
scary.
like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
Oh, I had X. Oh, what you doing?
And he's
What the
unable
fuck was
to
that?
hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer.
Man, I don't even know what the hell that was.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Oh, that's a nice grab.
Tight end Davidson. And this is going to be another 1st down.
Damn,
As the
that was a
tackle's
nice
made
grab.
At the Saints' 13-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on
Damn.
3rd down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need
Boy,
to
that was a
convert
nice
to win
grab there.
football games. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Thought
of
that
this
was gonna
one,
get picked
and
off.
This is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Man, I ain't think I was going to get that.
Now they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen.
That was nice.
Short completion, just 4
That's all
yards.
good.
And it's 2nd down.
Got to be careful.
Again, it's Cousins.
Oh, damn.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost picked
off.
off.
Spark defensively when he went for that ball. Probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
No, I'm going to go kick the field goal. Fuck
play
that.
comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
The kick by Parkey is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I had to change the heart there.
So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but you know the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because you know the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And not willing to
you're
risk
right about
another
that.
fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Now this game
Right about that. Still in one game.
Been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick
Come on,
up the
y'all.
1st
Let's
down.
keep him out the end zone. Oh, in the 3rd quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down.
Can they get it?
Hit
They
2
probably
for 4
will.
thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Almost had him, though.
And it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Bam.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field
They
goal.
might
Don't
get him in the
necessarily
zone. They
need a
may.
touchdown. They'll throw again. Winston.
Oh, shit.
This is caught. It's Hardy. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now. They come on 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Winston. He goes once again right back to Hardy. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they
Right.
need to get at least
They
3
might get
here
in
to
the
get it
zone.
back to
They
a
may.
1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone
rushed
and
it
then
that
try to
time.
get the ball back again. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing
Come on, y'all.
game.
Come on,
That
defense.
has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, hell no.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying,
oh, thank you.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Andrew Booth picks it off.
that's it, baby.
The Vikings are going to get the football here at their own
No,
23.
sir.
The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Thank you.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in
Dalvin
my
Cook,
back
man, I'm
pocket,
sorry.
too.
I can't
Well
get you no
played.
yards. For some reason, I'm not good at running the ball.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate.
can't never
there
get
on
no
the
running
first
play,
down
no
run.
running
He
yards
gets
with him.
maybe 3. 3
This is
yards
why I
on
don't
that
like
last
running.
carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let me run this clock now. I'm going to be smart.
Again, it's Cook.
Damn.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters
Damn,
here.
I'm trying to change the play.
On play action, Cousins. And this pass
Damn.
broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion.
I ain't
and
gonna
that
take
should
no
get 'em
chances
off the
there. I'm
field
going ahead
with
and
a
punt.
3 and out.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Put their ass back.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Winston and the Saints now. Down
Come on, y'all.
10-0. 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
Damn, I'm kind of
here
mad
on
I
EA
couldn't get none out of
Sports.
that drive there.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. It's complete. Kamara. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints
somebody
is
injured.
shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Winston.
Oh,
And
he
that's
dropped
going to
it.
be incomplete. The contact
I know
there
they finna
enough
go
to
for
jar
that.
that
I
ball
know they ain't
free,
finna pass that.
and it brings up 4th
They ain't
down.
finna, they finna go
That
for
means
it.
it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Oh, they finna go for this. I know they are. Come on, y'all. Let's keep them out. Oh, they might try to run it. I'm thinking they're going to try to run it this time.
Desperation time. Winston
Oh,
on 4th
nope.
down. And it's going to be batted down.
Didn't
and
get
will
it.
Go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
What you doing?
He lost the football. And the
Oh, have mercy. Jesus Christ.
That could have been catastrophic at this late stage in the game, but they avoid disaster.
Man, you see what I'm talking about.
Averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now.
Jesus Christ.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now Winston. He's got Landry. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
God damn, I'm upset with this. Even though I'm going to win, but I'm still kind of pissed off. I could have did better than what I did, man.
Winston to throw. Pass complete.
The short passes, man. And we ain't giving up no big plays. We ain't giving up no big ones. He can throw short all he wants.
Winston.
As long as we don't give up no big plays.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Come on, man.
If they can.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again with Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Dang.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The 2nd down throw for Winston. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of little short slant pads.
Winston now.
Nope.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Come on, y'all.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. That pass is caught by Hardy. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds
they ain't getting
to
in
go in the
I
game.
know that much.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's it, baby.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate.
That's right.
I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Let's go and call the game, yo. It's one of my terrible showing. One of my terrible showing.
Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it.
It's one of my terrible showing. Nevertheless, a win is a win.
Not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for Minnesota, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
win is a win,
they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jameson.
So for our entire crew, along
Know that the